What is going on, party people? It's Toby, coach of the Chicago Cub Foos, and we are here back for Week 8 of the UDL Arcanine Division Draft League. And this week, we are facing Wolf, coach of the Salty Suicunes. I'm pretty excited to get this match underway, so we're going to go ahead and do so right here. Our record is currently 4-3, and if we lose this, it becomes 4-4. Wolf's record becomes 4-4. Thunderball's record is 4-4, and I think one or two other people have like a 4-4 record, which would make the middle pack pretty close, pretty tight for playoffs going into Week 9. So if we can win this, then we set ourselves ahead of the crowd and make ourselves look a bit better come time to figure out what's going on for playoffs. So hopefully we can do that. I did quite a bit of prep into Wolf this week. The primary things I'm super concerned about are his rain mode and his mill tank. His rain mode's pretty easy to work around as long as I play it right, and the mill tank, well, we can stall it out and play a bit of a battle of attrition if we have to. So it all just kind of depends on what I see in this preview here. But I am very excited to get into this. So he does bring the rain mode and mill tank, so that's kind of fucking annoying. But that should be fine. Clefable is expected. Thundy is expected. So the rain mode feels like a really good lead for him. So I think Kangaskhan feels like a really good lead for us. And then Purloin feels like a pretty good lead here as well. And then I think I want Tangrowth for sure. Yeah, I think Tangrowth for sure. And then I also think probably Entei? Well, no. Spectrier actually feels way safer here, so I'm going to go Spectrier. And it can also use Will-O-Wisp to nerf that mill tank. And it can Snarl spam to nerf a couple other things as well, so that's probably the better idea. Okay. Well, good luck, have fun to Wolf. Let's make it a good set, my friend. Okay, Clefable Mill Tank. Alright, got it. So, I know exactly how I want to deal with this. With the lead that I already have, no need to switch out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to max... And I'm going to max Knuckle into the mill tank. It doesn't do a shit ton of damage, I know that, but it is going to give us passive, or it's going to give us continuous increasing in our attack, which will be good when we get out of max. And I'm also going to fake out the Clefable. That way, Follow Me isn't a thing here. Maxing really soon into his team is a little dangerous, but I feel like it's going to pay off if it works, so... And he maxes, so he's obviously maxing the mill tank here. So, this is going to be a max Kanga versus max mill tank for game 1. Oh, no, he's maxing the Clefable? Huh. Alright. Got it. Interesting. Can do. What the fuck? Oh, man. Alrighty, cool. Got it. Interesting. Good to know for game 2, I guess. Holy fuck. Oh, I forgot. I can't use logic against Wolf. If I don't expect it, it's good. Goes into the Purloin. Likely kills the Purloin. Yeah, that's fine, though. What I can do here, actually, is... it's probably a special attacker, right? So I could snarl. I could Snarl, or I could try to go for Sleep Powder. Yeah, I kind of think we go for Sleep Powder. Because Clefable's not a huge threat without those helping hands, I'm pretty sure. And that Max Knuckle's going to kill it and give us a +2 to our attack. So then at that point, I think Kangaskhan can take it, so I'm not too worried about Rage Powdering here. So I think I'm just going to Sleep Powder into the Clefable. Icy Wind, okay. Good to know. Max Knuckle should kill here with our raised attack, yeah. So that's good. Kangaskhan picks up that kill. We are now at +2 attack, which is very nice. And then hopefully Tangela gets a Sleep Powder off and doesn't die to a Starfall or an Airstream. Doesn't die to the Airstream. Wonderful. So as long as that Sleep Powder goes off, we are in a pretty good spot. Damn it. Why did I think that would work? I'm stupid. I forgot about... Misty Terrain is like the one I always forget about. Like that one, I just genuinely never know what I'm doing in Misty Terrain. Like I always forget it exists. So that's on me, but it's okay. I'm gonna probably Max Strike the Kingdra here. And then I guess I'm probably gonna want a Rage Powder. That way, whatever, at the very least, Kangaskhan is protected from unattack. Yeah. Okay, it'll be protected from both attacks this turn, so that's great. And then with Spectrier in the back, we should be okay. See how much Max Strike does here. Enough to kill, thankfully, with that +2. And Speed loses that Airstream boost. It's still at +1, though, and we're Icy Winded, so it's still probably going faster there. But, ooh, and Gorgeist. Okay, so this is great, because now with the Kingdra gone, there's not a ton of offensive pressure on what I've got right now. And I know we're faster than a Gorgeist, and I know if he tried to Trick Room, he would fuck things up, because Kangaskhan is currently... Well, speed tiers are actually pretty wonky right now, so I don't know what he would really want to do here. What I could do is I could Fire Punch. Actually, Ice Punch in case it doesn't die for the freeze chance. And then I could just Snarl here. Yeah, I think I'll just Snarl here for the nerf, just to lock the end game. That doesn't kill. There's no way. That's great. So Gorgeist is definitely dying, and that lowers the special attack. Well, unaware, actually. Man, I gotta think about these things, you know? Spectre dies, which is fine. We are a +2 Kanga, so I think we still lock it. Okay, so I gotta remember next time Misty Terrain is a fucking thing that exists, and Unaware Clefable, so it's probably not gonna care about those drops. So we just double edge. Oof. I hope this kills. It kills. Cool. Clefable goes down. Good to know. Kangaskhan lives that. Good shit, Kangaskhan. I could have played that a lot cleaner. Instead of using the sleep powder, I could have just rage powdered or knocked off there and would have done way better for us. And honestly, Spectre probably should have just hit with a Shadow Ball because Snarl wasn't going to affect Unaware there. I know what I did. I'm stupid. Don't worry about it. Everything's fine. It worked out anyway. So, looking at it... yeah. Oh, wait. No, does Unaware ignores opposing stat changes, right? I don't know. I think that's right, but whatever. It doesn't matter. Okay, so the Kanga lead was just really strong, so I don't see a reason not to bring Kanga in the lead again. I actually think this time around I bring Tangrowth and then have Purloin in the back and once again bring Spec here. Entei would have been great, but he doesn't have Durant, which is one of the biggest things it was here for, and that rain mode just kind of nerfs it. And even under Sun, the Eruption, that Entei has Eruption, so that still wouldn't do a whole bunch. So I think this is our 4. Alrighty, round 2, here we go. Thundurus and Kingdra. Okay. So, here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we go into the Max Strike, into the Thundy. Well, 260, 210, so it would actually do more damage to just do that. And we would get Hail Chip going, so that'd be fine. And I think... I'm going to go for the Sleep Powder on Kingdra. I'm assuming he's maxing Kingdra here. He's never maxed Thundurus, so... yeah, I was about to say. In the videos I've watched, I haven't seen him max Thundurus, so I would assume Kingdra here. If he's got Pelipper in the back, he sets up this rain bullshit, and I'm not a fan of it, so... although if he switches in now, then it just changes to Hail, thankfully. Leer, oh boy. Leer was a good bring. Airstream. Tangrowth. Tangrowth is alive still, thankfully. Hopefully, without that terrain, now we can get ourselves a Sleep Powder off. Thundurus dies, thank God. Alright, no more Leers. And Sleep Powder goes off, so that Kingdra is asleep. Good. I like to see that. Okay, so we're in a pretty good spot for the moment. Pelipper. Okay. So, honestly, it doesn't do us any harm to just switch the weather with Flare. Um, yeah, switch the weather with Flare and protect Tangrowth because then we could get Chlorophyll, right? We would get Chlorophyll going and we'd outspeed everything. But Kingdra's asleep this turn anyway, so there's no need to worry about that. But yeah, we just protect with Tangrowth here because he's probably targeting into it. Kingdra's asleep for now, which is great. Max Flare into it, which is fine with me. I know it's doing no damage and basically wastes a turn of Max, but I want that rain gone, which is, so when they're back awake and that Pelipper is, doing things again, we are in a bit better of a spot. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Max Strike, and I'm going to do so into the Pelipper. And I am going to... I'm worried that Kingdra's waking up this turn. And I kind of want to just, preemptively click something into it. But I think Rage Powder is probably better here because Tangrowth can kind of just get sacked. Withdrawing Pelipper makes total sense. In case there's a wake up here. Okay. That chunks Clefable, which is great. I love that. And now our maxes are done. He could switch back in Pelipper here for getting the rain up. Ice Punches? I don't want to take too much recoil. I think Ice Punch should do enough to kill Clefable. And I also kind of think what I want... I mean, Rage Powder's probably still the better play. Probably waking up this turn. I'm just going to protect Tangrowth. I know I don't... That's probably not optimal, but... Ice Punch still does damage into the Pelipper. Pelipper's not exactly a bulky mon. It's not going to kill it, but... Really, it's still asleep. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, it's not... It does a bit of a chunk. I think we just got to start going to town on this Kingdra. I don't like keeping it on the field like this. And we're just going to Rage Powder to at least soak up one attack. Wonderful. And I can bring in Purloin and Sunny Day now. I probably should have just done that turns ago looking at that damage. Holy fuck. Kills Kangaskhan. Okay. Yeah, crit. I don't know if that crit mattered or not. I don't think it did. Well, with the bulk I was invested in, it probably did, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. So... We could fake out, but I think the better play is Sunny Day. Actually, I mean, we're probably faster than that Pelipper. So fake out into the Kingdra is better. And then Shadow Ball definitely kills Pelipper from this range. So yep. And then we get the Grimnay boost. Clefable. So this is I was incorrect game one. This is where Unaware comes into play because it's going to ignore the Grimnay boost. So and now here is where we Sunny Day. And then Snarl for the spread attack. I mean, it kills Kingdra. I don't know about Clefable. But actually, maybe from this range it will, but I know it kills Kingdra. And Kingdra's the one I want off the field anyway. Okay, cool. And it can't kill me outright because I am sashed and haven't taken a lick of damage yet, so the play rough can't kill any targeted Purrloin anyway, so it doesn't matter. So I think we lock this. We just Shadow Ball in, and that should be it, right? Well, it's going to protect, but that seems kind of futile. Little sad I never got to use Scary Face, though. Never really seemed like the right time to. Okay, cool. Then we take game 2, and we also take week 8. So, as I said at the beginning of the video, that puts us in a pretty good spot going into week 9 because we're already ahead of the kind of tied middle pack that's in contention for the bottom seeds. So that is great for us. So I hope you all enjoyed watching this battle. I know I made a couple misplays. I recognize them. But honestly, a couple of them seem pretty defendable in my opinion. Depends on your view of how to get the match done. So, but thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next week. Bye-bye.